take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe. My feed looking for a good time. Hatcher on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's playing the cards right. Live stream so funny, keeping us up all fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. Fuck. What up, my friends? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're doing well. This is pretty close. Didn't really notice that. I've been reorganizing my office. I gotta say, actually, it's a lot nicer in here. It genuinely feels pretty good. It's like, you can't see it really on your side. You might notice some things have moved around, but like this entire table, which is like I basically use, it's the equivalent of a table you'd find at a gaming store. And it was just covered in mountains of stuff. And I made a ton of progress on it, and it feels great. But you know what? Hold on. I got to grab the live stream link, share that in the Discord, and then we will proceed from there. Okay, there we go. That's good. And swap that up. All right, perfect. What up, Millmaster, Death, Eng, JH, Kyle, Joe, Thompson, Jess, Potts, Juglum, Yamagoro, Teferi, Bob, Zircon, Shelton. What's going on, my friends? Hold up. Thompson with the good game sticker. Lord of the board. Thanks, big boy. How's the stream quality for you guys? Is it coming through properly? What up, Kurt? Oh, hey, JH, Gifton, Hatcher, memberships. Hell yeah, let's get some more green names in here. How many people in the stream did you just get? You got Jess, Yamagoro, Death, Potts, like right there, 40%, brother. You got a 40% coverage of people who are straight up already in here. Well done. Well done. You are the member lord. Thanks for hooking people up. That's dope. That is dope indeed. What up, Nico? How's it going? Millmaster, you're talking about shamrocks, but I read it as like shams as in scams, you know? Jade says, hope everyone's getting some extra green today. Oh, you know what? Well done. I literally didn't put together that you just St. Patrick themed everybody. You just stopped all these guys from getting pinched on their ball bags, right? Anybody who doesn't have a green name's getting their sack pinched. Pop, 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 pop. Get ready for the pinch and yank, boys. Well done. Well done, JH. You did it. You did it. Some people pay extra for that. Well, you paid to protect people from it instead. It is the opposite this time around. Man, oh man, is it insanely cold here. The weather is wild. Like birds that fly south for the winter and then return are showing back up to be like, yo, what's up with this weather? I was down by the waterside and I've never seen this before, but geese just out of nowhere there's something about geese that I just really vibe with. Maybe it's because they are massive dickheads who don't give a fuck. And, maybe that's what it is. We're like kindred spirits. But I love seeing the consummate V of the geese flying by. And there have been times where they've flown so low that I could see them like really close up from my home. And I loved it. When I hear the geese honking, I literally get excited. So I was walking down by the waterside. There's particular sounds I'm used to hearing, right? There's a marina down there. So there's these like clanging metal rings that hit against posts that have this kind of like kind of like a ghost town vibe to it, where it's like desolate and haunted feeling, but it's also cool. It's atmospheric, right? Like it's super cold and you can hear it clang, clang, kind of rhythmically with the wind, and then the waves are crashing in on the shore and everything, and I enjoy the vibe. And you'll normally hear like seagulls, right? And I was like, I swear I hear geese. And then I just saw them descend. And I was like, what? This is awesome. I literally watched them land. I mean, I didn't go too close because they will get uppity, and I ain't interested in that. I am not interested in that at all. But it was really cool. Like, I set myself multiple goals today, and one of the goals was to be in the present moment like 3 separate times today. And that was one of the times where I was absolutely in the moment. When the geese were there, I was fascinated. It was not, I wasn't worrying about the future and all these other things that tend to eat away at my brain. I was just there, bro. And it was dope. You know? It was very good. I liked it. Some cobra chicken. How did my friend describe geese when I told her that I came into the geese? And she's like, geese are one of the scariest things. Hiss like a snake, attack on land, water, and in the air. You've got nowhere to hide. She's also the one that let me know that it's St. Patrick's Day because I don't drink, so I really didn't even clue in. She's like, "You doing a stream today? You doing a St. Patrick's themed stream today?" And I was like, "Well, I am now that you told me. Absolutely." Joe, you have vultures in your area? Wild. JH, being in the moment is the shit. Absolutely. It's so awful. It's so hard for most people. I mean, it does take concerted effort, right? Especially when you have a mind that goes a mile a minute, always thinking about all of these things. It's not the best. Got it. I see you there, bro. How you doing? So it was definitely nice to be in the moment. I did meet my goal of being in the moment multiple times. So that was sweet. And I finally got around to trying out a bit of meditation too, which it worked-ish, right? My brain clearly just keeps running away and thinking about all these different things, but it felt like you got to start somewhere. You know? Jade, you got anxiety meds? And the good help you stay in the moment too. The good cranks my anxiety. My family takes anxiety meds. I don't. I don't want those. You know what I mean? Like it's good that they work for you, brother, but that's not my route, son. Shelton, you have a third-party Dungeons & Dragon book that has a goostra as a monster, 3-headed geese. No, thank you. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a challenge to battle that, bro. What up, Larry? How you doing? How's life treating you, son? Fine luxury cardboard rectangle action is always welcome. I spent some time watching some more of that hell level gamer stuck in the garbage balancing grind world. It's got such an unwieldy name that I cannot for the life of me remember it. But I've watched almost every episode. I've watched almost every episode that's available, and I was right into it. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. One more episode, and I'm all caught up. Oh, come on in close. Come on in close. I did get into a messed up headspace today because of how unfair life can be and how scary things can be. I got a message from Shipman on the channel Facebook, right? And it was him basically, well, you know what, I got it here. I don't really need to paraphrase it, but it was like just it really makes you focus up in a way and go, I need to pay attention to how good life is. And this is a fucking downer. This is a downer, boys. It's Shipman, and he's saying that he's going to be in a new medical facility for 3 to 6 months with the possibility of an induced coma. So if I don't see him for a while, he's not dead. He's just doing weird ass medical trial treatments. I mean, he's done a great job of surviving so far, because it was a few years ago that he was like, yo, I'm terminal and I don't have that long left. So it's like amazing that he's made it this far. And I told him I hope the trials are successful and that he impresses me with his bravery and his fortitude, because it's got to be really, really daunting to deal with that. You know, we all get caught up in shit that doesn't matter that much. And he's out there just fighting for his existence. And it like, it's really fucking heavy. And it really got to me and made me sad. And I mean, it's doing it now too. Bo, you know what? I'm going to do just that, buddy. I'm going to do just that right now. You're right. That's a great idea too. I'm going to tell him. I was talking about this in the stream, and that you guys send your good wishes to him as well. There you go. I said that you guys all send your well wishes and called him a fucking badass. Cause yeah, it's insane. It's like that's wild. The idea of like being put into a coma for all, I don't know, man. It's heavy as hell. It's heavy as hell. So it put me on a particular track when I read it at the beginning of the day, and I was just like, man, this is wild. Like obviously it's a big emotional bring down, because you're just like, damn, like it's insane that people have to deal with this shit, and like all the heaviness that comes with it, and like the fact that he feels the need to reach out to me to reassure me, to let me know, yo, if I'm not around, it's not because I'm gone. Like that's super thoughtful, and I'm really impressed with his tenaciousness. It's really difficult. That's like I really can't fathom what it would be like to be in that position. And I will admit as well that it triggers like fears in me with the MRI and everything I got going on, where it's just like, who knows? Who knows if I might have full on tumors, bro. Who knows? It's unlikely, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. That's why it's being looked into. So it does trigger that sort of fear of mortality that I have in me as well. I'm definitely not some 20-year-old who has no concept that this shit all ends. I mean, you just know it in a nebulous way when you're that young, but it's not real to you. It's not real to you. Jess, it's good that your friend cares enough about you to try and give you advice to help you avoid financial problems, because it really sucks when expenses come up that you aren't expecting, or you spend money that you were actually supposed to save to give to the government, because then you're gonna be in a rough spot. Mailmaster says over 150,000 people die every day, and almost none of them have the magic historian to get them through. You hit me in the feels, buddy. I don't feel like what I do is important in the least, but when people, and he's not the only one who's reached out to me, when people have been in really hard spots in a number of different ways, and they've just reached out to me to let me know that what I do has helped them a bit. You know what I mean? Obviously it's not this like huge life-changing thing that I do, but the fact that it even gives them a tiniest little modicum of enjoyment and makes their life just a little bit easier is incredibly meaningful to me. And like, it's one of the reasons that I get so afraid of this all going away. Those are the big fears for me, is like the end of my existence, the end of this like existence of getting to entertain people, make videos, entertain people, he says, as the stream has just been about fears and downer shit. Like, it's just fucking hard, boys. It's hard like a dick, man. Life is hard like an unwashed, uncircumcised dong, son. Yeah, Shelton, exactly. Ringing in the ears is common as you age. The problem is mostly that it's in one ear. And there are steps you can take to mitigate it. I'm actually going to be getting physiotherapy, and we're looking into all this. So I'm looking into ways to like be all right. And I just have an overactive imagination. I tend to skew towards the negative because like you don't protect yourself from the positive. The positive is good and you just welcome it in. You protect yourself from the negative. So that's what you end up paying attention to from a survival perspective, right? JH says, if you don't think what you do matters and you're full of shit, perp, we don't come here to watch you tug it. Don't pretend like you wouldn't, bro. I've got like 100% fucking prime beef in my pants, bro. You have no idea. I have said many times that it is a fucking crime that men can't use their dongs the same way that ladies can just use their jugs. Women can just put the goods on display. I wish that I could just fucking hang dong walking around because this is some fucking good gear I'm carrying around here. And it would totally get rid of that. All these guys who say they have a big dick and then the chick finds out that they don't so that no woman ever believes it when you say it. If you could just walk around with it just fucking dangling out in its glory, then there wouldn't be any of that shit. Jess, you'd rather life be dong hard than diamond hard? Fair enough. Fair enough. You ain't scratching no mirrors. You ain't scratching no mirrors with your junk. Juggum says, right, but then there are pasties of sparkling shamrocks on boobs, so there's good and bad in life. You're not wrong, bro. Titties are a genuine source of joy. You got me there. You got me there. So yeah, it's been an interesting day. You know, I've tried to take the energy that came about as a result of that conversation and turn it towards something productive. Being in the moment, appreciating every inch of this bitch. You know, like just all the little things that you can genuinely enjoy. Happiness is a choice. And I was looking into when people are most unhappy. And apparently for dudes, the reality is dudes tend to be most unhappy when they're in my age range. When you get to the end of the 40s is apparently the level of highest unhappiness. So yay for me, I guess. The good news is like a few years later, they tend to be doing a lot better. And in your early 50s, your happiness starts to rise. So, and I mean, obviously that's just the average. It's not like for every individual, life is going to be different. But, you know, life has felt challenging in a lot of ways. Rewarding, but challenging, you know? JH only hatch. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Master, this like, it ain't real. It ain't real, baby. Jess, your happiness increased in the last 10 years? Excellent. Excellent. I mean, a lot of it is perspective. And I think that aside from your ridiculous beliefs, you actually have a pretty good perspective. And you don't expect too much out of life. And you are happy with what you already have, which is a recipe for contentment. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an overly materialistic guy, thankfully. So if I was, I'd probably be a lot less happy than I am because I don't have that much, but I don't need that much. People are what matters. You know, as long as I've got a place to stay and I can afford like food and I can afford to pay my power bills and stuff and I can sit and enjoy reading books and hang out with you guys, like as long as I got all that, I'm good. I really actually don't need that much in life to be happy on like a certain level. Obviously there's a bunch of things that I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in the last, not just this year, but last year as well. Life has like really been ragdolling me pretty hard. So, you know, I'm doing my best to move forwards. And I will say I'm happier now than I was a month ago. And I look forward to progressing into being happier. I feel like I'm making a lot of the right choices that will lead to that. I'm taking care of myself, get up at the beginning of the day, you hop in the shower, you get all good, you make sure you feed yourself, you're drinking water. I got a Brita filter just to hopefully increase the quality of the water I'm drinking a little bit, or at least delude myself into that, and maybe I get some kind of placebo effect, you know what I mean? But they've upgraded the Brita filters since I had one before now, because the jug actually has a little button that you press and it like lights up and will keep track of when it's time to do a replacement. So that's kind of funky, you know? Yeah, exactly, Larry. Walking around with shirts, though, ain't the same thing. Who cares? That's not going to let ladies know how big your junk is, bro. Shelton, you got a big dose of happiness today when your nephew helped you make dinner? Nice, bro. Nice. Family matters. That's great. What up, Luke? How you doing? JH, you don't like replacing your jugs? 100% all natural enjoyer. I feel you, actually. I like natural over implants too. I think that like if you're a woman and you have no jugs to begin with and you want to get implants, I can understand that. I think in Russia they consider it a disability if you're flat. I heard that. I don't know if that's actually true, but I did hear that. It could have been a joke though. But like if you have a normal chest, then you don't need to do any of that. Natural is the winning move. Like you don't need to go under the knife. 100%. Wangarang. That's right, buddy. Pinky up. Brita water. Luke, you got 2 of the Dan secret layers. You are lucky. But you're the only one I heard from who actually has gotten them. The other people I've heard from just complained. I got my own score. Nothing to do with magic, although it is magical in a way. I have so much bacon now. You guys, I have so much bacon. I have so much bacon. Like, I have so much bacon. Look at that shit. Look at how much bacon I have. Look at how much bacon I have. Huh? Apparently, there was 2 kinds of bacon on sale for only $4 a pack when it's like up to $10 a pack now, which is seizure inducing. But yeah, and the sale goes on till tomorrow. So it's still on sale tomorrow, and they had stocked up a whole bunch. So I was just like, yeah, let's go. I spent a lot of my grocery budget, but like, that's a lot of bacon. I actually cooked up a whole bunch. Well, not a whole bunch. I cooked up some extra today just as like pre-cooked to put in the freezer to use for omelets and like making little mini pizzas and stuff. What up, Nishimoto? How you doing, bro? Cthulhu bacon is the most important food group? Hell yeah. Boat Falcon, not enough? Get another freezer? I would love to. I would love to get like an additional freezer, and then like I'd love to be in the position to get an additional freezer and then also have the resources to cram it full of bacon or other meats. That's the dream. I'm like old Mother Hubbard. My cupboard is almost bare, but my freezer ain't. I got a ton of bacon. I have 10 eggs. I have, what is it, like 16, 17 packs of bacon, which is amazing. 2 bags of milk, a bag of pepperoni sticks, a couple boxes of cereal. I mean, I have a lot of the ingredients to make beef stew. I got onions and I got potatoes, but like I'm still in the process of building up. So on top of the bacon, I picked up a thing of salad, a little box of salad, and salad dressing too. Because I was like, okay. So I had some salad as well today. It hasn't just been total junk. Not that bacon's junk, but you get what I'm saying. Larry, somebody injected Vaseline in their arms to get the look of big muscles, and it looks like he might lose his arms. That's insane. Juglum, oh, BLT sandwich. That sounds great. That sounds great. Scarlett, you got 2 as well? Why did you guys buy 2? You only need 1. It's the whole thing, right? Shelton, you have a basement freezer that's filled with meat from the butcher? Nice. I mean, I don't have a basement. I just live in an apartment. But I don't know whether I'd rather have a chest freezer or a stand-up freezer, but the idea of having an extra freezer is super exciting. And that's like a someday, one day kind of goal, you know? Little pieces of bacon put in your stew or chili in the slow cooker is godly. Huh. Interesting. Never conceived of that, but I got enough bacon for that. I don't have the stew meat, but I definitely have bacon. Mailmaster, you got some duck eggs? I've never had duck eggs. Did they make good pasta? Juggling, you got a basement freezer as well? Yeah, you guys are living it the right way. That's awesome. Man, making a BLT, that really does sound good. Yeah, Gerthulu, exactly. If you want muscles, why don't you just like get them the old-fashioned way by like actually lifting weights? It's just such a like. I mean, I know why, because people are lazy and they want shortcuts, but it's a really stupid thing to do. Joe, yeah, I do. I do take a couple of different vitamins. I have to actually get more B12 specifically. The proton pump inhibitors that I take end up making the vitamin stuff a necessity, and I actually have to go to my doctor and get another blood test done because we got to check my blood like once a year to make sure that I'm actually on the right track and all this stuff. I don't like doing that stuff, but unlike young me who was just like, I'm just going to ignore or whatever and not care what happens to me, I care what happens to me. So I will go through all of this stuff, even though I really don't want to, because I do want to be alive. I do want to be comfortable. I want to be around for a long time. I got a lot of things to appreciate in my life. I have friends and family. Like I have good friends in real life. I've got family that's still alive that I'd like to be around for. Some of them have some serious medical conditions, and it's a real fucking bummer. But yeah, I want to stick around for a long time. I got all that going on. I got all this going on where I get to hang out with you guys every day and I can talk about whatever I want. I don't have to sit there and go, okay, time to put on the mask and then go and not connect with you guys and have to worry about, no, you can't talk about your fears and the other stuff that's going on. It's too real. You got to avoid all that. Blue Cats, what's up? How you doing? Gerthuda, that's true. If you get muscles and they start to go away, when you try to get them back, it's actually easier to get them back. That is pretty neat. Millmaster, yeah, actually it is. It is the sublingual, the ones that go under the tongue. Absolutely. Absolutely. I gotta get another bottle of those. I should note that down. I'm going out on Thursday to do some choring to pick up some things that I need. And that is one of them. I also want to get some cheddar cheese because the grocery store that I normally go to has awful cheddar cheese that's like a waxy block of garbage. Terrible. Gerthul, you had no idea that Dan Dan was so popular. Well, I mean, you don't know how many layers they made available, right? So just, yeah, I mean, your life ending is obviously the worst thing. That makes perfect sense. In your existence, that would be the worst thing, right? What up, Kansuki? How you doing, brother? Death, you placed your first order with Tolarian Library the other day. Hope you got a Magic Historian sticker. How long ago? It's definitely possible. I know that they're actually in now because the guy from Tolarian is sending me out some of those stickers. Scarlet, yeah, exactly. I think that Hasbro had no idea really what the level of Dan demand would be. Yeah, McGraw, I don't even know what the hell Tillamook cheddar is. It's gonna be like Black Diamond or something like that. Just old Black Diamond cheddar. Man, I want that. Then I can have tacos. Oh my God. I wandered around the grocery store looking at things, trying to figure out like what meals to make, what to eat. And then I spied one of the taco kits and I'm like, oh, I forgot about tacos, bro. Oh yeah. Tillamook is a brand. Yeah, I've never seen it. But I would try it. Millmaster, the number of pretentious Magic players is inversely proportional to the number of secret layers made available. Juggle 'em. Yeah, that sounds like an accurate statement to me. Dan Dan is not popular. Wizards throwing things at the wall to see if they can make it stick. I mean, if you look at it, like, how many islands are in the Dan Dan layer, right? Like, look at how much they were trying to charge you for a secret layer that had like 5 copies of an island in it or something. And you compare it to that, and then all of a sudden it makes the basic lands almost feel like a bargain based on the piracy level they're normally going for. Bovagan Tillamook is a brand. They have some of the best dairy products, ice cream, cheese, etc. All right, well, hold up. I just realized that when you guys tell me something like that, there is a way for me to figure out if it is in a local store. I don't know, I didn't think of this before, but there's actually a really easy way. That's not a good sign. Yeah. I don't even know if they have it in Canada, boys. Wait. Oh, damn it. Black Diamond Cheddar is on sale right now. 33% off. Ends today. Damn it. Damn it. It's like the app knew that I was looking for apparently dairy stuff, but it was just like 0 results. 0 results. Jazz, nacho chips and cheese dips. Yeah, you can. You don't even need to do it the way you're talking about too. You can just buy like the glass jar of pre-made cheese for dipping. I could get down with that. Also, I could get down with some more juice box action. So I'm gonna grab another juice box. I'll be right back. Give me that juicy juice, yo. Blue Cats is correct. We don't get that much in here in Canada. Hey, I'm a wizard. I'm an old wizard. What? Ralph Horsley sent me these after I made a video talking about his stuff. He was so happy that he sent me a bunch of signed prints out of appreciation. How cool is that? Man, now I want to try this cheese I've never even heard of. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Hanging out with you guys definitely makes me feel calmer. I know I'm an excitable fellow, but when things are like bothering me and I'm worrying about stuff in life, you know? Canada doesn't like foreign dairy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Whangarang. Look, all you guys are excited about Tillamook. You placed your Tolarian order on the 11th. Well, he had the stickers before then. I know that because I got an email about them when I was in the States. So I presume that means that you've got a good chance of it being in there, bro. Nachos in the oven with cheddar, bacon, and chives. Blue Cats, do you remember when you cooked something in the oven and it didn't turn out amazing? Where's all my loot shit? The loots are up there in the closet, and then some of it's right here. The loot binder is right there. So it's here, there, and everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Do I know the song Excitable Boy? I certainly don't. And I would be concerned about typing that into a search engine. Yeah, Magor, your Call of the Stones pack should be shipping soon. Nice, buddy. Jade, you also ordered a bunch of shit from Tolarian Library. Nice! Get that goodness. They do have really good proxies. Genuinely. And it's awesome that they're including Magic Historian stickers. I think the stickers, it's me and he's holding a book and it says Hatcher the Historian, if I'm remembering it right. So that's fun. You know, it's just all these little things that have happened along the way I never would have expected. Doing all of this has brought so much into my life, and I can never fully express the level of appreciation I have for all of it and you guys. And I'm thinking about Shipman again. Man, that's wild. Absolutely wild. I hope everything goes well for him. The idea of having to be put into a coma is terrifying. Terrifying. Just searching stuff's only able to get you in trouble if you do a crime. Yeah, no, for real. Like, searching stuff up isn't really going to cause you any problems unless you are, like you said, just looking into criminal kind of stuff and getting involved in crimes. Then yeah. And like, the amount of people who are stupid and think, wait, you can find out what I searched and what I did. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, idiot. I didn't murder my wife. Okay, well, you went, like, here's us showing you that you went to the Walmart and you bought a shovel and plastic bags and duct tape, and then you also Googled, how do I get rid of a dead body? You know, like, like, how dumb can you be? People are so dumb. I'm trying to recall something right now, but it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to do anything other than tickle the edges of my brain. Thompson, you ordered some Call of the Stone booster bundles as well, but not sure when they'll ship. Well, they're just they're just getting that in motion, right? Because the Shattering just happened last weekend, and they're just getting the stuff out, so it shouldn't take too much longer, I imagine. If it makes you feel any better, you guys, like, I got some stuff at the event that I got to open. They're going to send me some more stuff for me to open with you guys, but it's going to take time for it to show up. So they haven't even put that stuff in the mail for me yet. So I don't know how long it'll take, but I will get some Call of the Stone stuff as well, and we'll open it up over on the Wonders channel. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. And when you guys see the power level on some of this stuff, it's bananas. The BANANAS. This shit is bananas. Like, there's like almost like a MOX equivalent for every orbital that boosts all your guys and counts as a stone and is free to put out. It's crazy. I already have 2 of them. I have actually 3 in total, but one's a double. So I've got some stuff because I got that early access cracking at the Shattering. The Shattering was fucking awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome in ways I expected and awesome in ways I would never have expected. I definitely had a lot of fun going and doing things outside of the actual Shattering event itself. There was a bunch of unexpected pleasures and just random little moments too. Like that one guy went to this arcade. It's really cool. It's like a bar with an arcade in it, and they've just got like pub food, and it's good pub food and not at crazy prices. So it's just like, okay, this is a nice place. And I got to play like infinite free pinball games there because the dumb college kids don't know that pinball games give you free games and shit. So like every single machine had tons of free games on them. I got to play like 10 free games of the Super Mario Brother pinball. Every pinball machine had free games in it. It was so good. There was so many free games that Baba was convinced at a certain point. He's like, I think they're just set up to give you games. And I'm like, no, man, these are free games. Watch. And I used them all up on one machine, and then there was none left. I moved to another machine, to another machine, to another machine, until I got tired of pinball. And then there was the one random guy there who had never played Magic but liked D&D. We ended up getting into a conversation about this stuff, and I'm just talking about how fucking awesome Magic is. And the guy's like, you should start a podcast. Because I would listen to you say fuck for like 3 hours, bro. I just started laughing because it's like kind of funny that you mentioned that, buddy. That's what I do already. I'm already doing that. Running my mouth on the internet is what I do, big boy. Larry, yeah, they'll come find. Actually, I mean, they'll come find you based on certain things, for sure. If you start searching up the wrong things, they're going to look into you, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kansuki, you think the Dan deck was a good price? Just put in TCG Player. It's $125 just for the cheapest copies of the cards. Fair enough. Scarlet, I feel you. I feel you. But I don't make I don't make the choices for that. They run their business their way, and I just let people know about it, you know? Sheba, what's up? I was thinking about you today when I was looking at those knives. It's so nice to have a block of knives. It's crazy good having the right knife. I didn't realize, like, and this is going to sound probably pretty funny to people who know about cooking and proper preparation and stuff. I didn't know the difference between cutting an onion with like a serrated knife, like a steak knife, or just like the smooth blade knives. I had no idea. And so, like, I switched, like, I was cutting an onion, and I'm like, I feel like there's got to be a better way to do this. And I pulled out a different knife, because I just use a steak knife for everything. Sawing through milk bags or whatever else, because that's just what I had, steak knives, you know? And so it's just like, boom, take that, and it's just like, I'm like, this is so much better. And I remember you guys saying the claw, and I was just like, probably just grab it kind of like this, and like, bap, 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 right? Instead of like, in a way where you're going to cut your fingers. Google right knife for the right job. Yeah, well, I guess I should have. But whatever. A steak knife does it. I don't care if I got to fucking saw at it, but that's what I would do. I had no idea. No idea. I mean, I knew a bread knife was good for cutting bread. That one was real obvious to me. But the rest was a lot more, who cares? Same difference. You know what I mean? But I really like having a knife block with all the knives. I really like having the new cutlery. I really like that they're all like similarly color themed. I like that I have the black color theme. I went out and got some black mugs too. So now I've got all black dishware, black cutlery, black knives, you know, for my fucking emo dark face, you know, when I'm sitting in the middle of the night cutting. Why didn't my mommy love me? The knife with the weird dent in the side is for cheese. Really? I mean, cheese is such an easy thing to cut anyways. It's so easy to cut the cheese. Get it? Fuck my nose. But yeah, cheese is so easy to cut that who cares what knife you use for it, you know? Jess, you got dollar store knives? I bought dollar store knives and they rusted instantly. They rusted instantly, bro. Like, it was insane and super disheartening. And I just threw them away because I was like, you can't eat rust. That's got to be dangerous. But now I got a proper set of knives, and it's great. It's even got a little sharpener built into the block. The dents help keep smooth things from sticking to the knife a bit. Oh, that makes sense, because cheese does stick to it when you're cutting it. There you go. You guys know a bunch. Nishimoto, you'll never regret buying good knives. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm lucky in that I didn't have to fucking buy them, because the wish list, it was a sweet hookup. It was a sweet hookup. And that stuff just makes me feel happier too, because it's like reminders throughout the middle of the day of you guys and hanging out with you guys. It makes me feel special, and it makes me feel less alone too. That doesn't sound sad, does it? Do I sound sad when I say that? Whatever. It's how I feel. Honing, not sharpening. Oh, all right, fancy boy. I do like that. Jess, you go 12 years old. I mean, I guess, yeah, they were probably better. The stuff that you get in a dollar store nowadays is terrible. Rust. No, thank you. No, thank you. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice having these things around the house that change up the nature of the place and also are a reminder of my friends Sheba, it's not sad, it's real. Thank you. That's how I feel too. It just makes me feel good. You know? Things are different now. And the differentness is strange sometimes. But I'm adapting, and there's a lot to appreciate in existence. Gerthulu, cutting with blunt knives is incredibly annoying, especially something like a tomato that squishes. A good set of knives will help massively in the kitchen. That makes sense. I don't eat tomatoes really at all, but I know exactly what you're talking about in terms of how tomatoes are, because it's not like I've never cut them before, just not for myself. You know, I cut them when I was making sandwiches for other people or stuff, and I know what you're saying, right? Because like the proper knife will just slice through it without you crunching it down. Jess, well, you got good luck, buddy. Hwang-a-rang, I get that reference. I remember that. Pretty horrific, honestly. Accidentally taking somebody out with a prop. Hey, fireman, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, coming real close. Thanks for that little pear sticker. Welcome, kissy boy. Thank you. Now get back. Thanks for the super stickers, and thanks for being you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You are Lord of the Board. You already have like 2 wins in the book too. You're like 40% of the way already to getting on the fucking roll of the roll of glory there, or mega glory. Right? It's a mega glory. Yeah, it is mega glory. Mega glory. The reminders of you guys all around my home make me feel happier. It's genuinely a nice thing. When I say I try and be in the moment and appreciate things, that's part of it, right? And it's like, it's all over the place. I got new curtains in the bedroom. I got a new nightstand in there. I got that new set of sheets that I've been saving. It's so weird. There's no point in saving them, but I have been. I have been saving my new purple sheets for like a special occasion. Maybe that's when it's like, maybe that's when a lady comes over fucking 6 years from now, or maybe that's when they're doing an apartment inspection and I just want to be like, look at my fancy sheets. Look at them. I'll lay in the bed like, you ready for the inspection? Let's be like, get the fuck out of it. The bathroom's got that cool shower curtain. The kitchen has a bunch of stuff, you know? So, and then in the living room, I've got the magic Kadama of the North Tree or South Tree that the fucking James P sent out forever ago. So there's like all these little things. It's awesome. Fireman, you hope I'm well. I'm doing pretty good overall today, you know, especially for a day that started out with heavy themes and worrying about other people. I feel really lucky. I mean, first of all, I just feel really lucky to be alive because any number of things could have happened up to this point that made that not be the case. I have a place that I like to live in, right? I've got infinite access to clean water, which is fucking miraculous. For like pretty much all of human history, getting access to clean drinking water wasn't really that easy. And there was a bunch of danger and hassle involved. And I can literally like... And we're in Canada, where we have so much. Here you go. Have all the water you want. Just infinite clean water. No problem. Just infinite clean water. And I have enough to eat. I got a bunch of extra bacon today. Like, I've got bacon for the next couple months now. I took advantage of a hardcore sale and stocked up. And it feels fucking amazing. And I got good friends who have my back and check on me and make sure that I'm okay. I'm a very, very lucky man, right? There's just like, I went out for a nice walk down by the waterside today and that was fucking great. It was cold as shit, but it was nice to get to go and do it. Like, I have limbs that work. I can hear, I can see. Yeah, my eyes might be getting a little worse as I'm older, but there are people who have had to wear glasses from the time they were fucking kids. I've been so lucky in so many ways, and that luck is persisting. I just get to keep having enjoyable experiences. I got to finish the 3rd book in the Deathgate cycle last night. That was really sweet. I'm starting the 4th book. And those books, Thompson sent me those. So that's another like connection to friends. It just feels so good. It feels so good. Sheba doing it with the candlelight. Blue cats, you like purple? They're great. They look great. They do. They're still in the package. What's with the juice boxes? Don't you want jugs? Yes, I do. But those aren't full of apple juice, you know? The juice boxes are because when I tried getting other containers of juices, they didn't taste as good. So the grape juice that I've got is a grape cocktail, which is really a mix of whatever. The apple juice I could probably get in another way, but I just did it for convenience, honestly. Millmaster, you drink by putting your head in the stream. Larry, there's news that hits close to home. Somebody crossed the Gordie Howe Bridge into Detroit and got arrested. Somebody crossed a bridge and got arrested. What's that? What relevance is that to us, my friend? What am I missing? Jess, for how much sushi you've been making, it seems a knife lasts about a year or so until it's dull. Instead of sharpening, you just buy a new one. I don't know how much a knife sharpener costs, so I have no idea if you're ahead of the game or not. But you got a system that works for you. Jess, you're a poor loser in life and playing games. It made you real good at games. Bro, you talk all the time about how happy you are in life. How can you be a loser if you're happy in life? Do you know how many people are unhappy? Like, for real. Do you know how hard it is to be happy? Do you know how easy it is to make yourself fucking unhappy? Especially the smarter you get, the more a challenge it becomes to keep your mind balanced. Rockham, what's up? My positive attitude will continue to bring me positive experiences. Thanks, buddy. It's great to see me leaning into it. I appreciate that. I'm genuinely trying. I am genuinely trying to view things from a positive angle because there is, like, you can be in this fucking glorious garden and it's beautiful, but there's this fucking burnt patch over here. And you can just stare at the burnt patch and go, 5% of this garden is burnt and I'm fucking bummed out about it. And I'm just going to stand here and stare at it and cry over it and all this shit instead of enjoying the other 95% of what you've got. Right? So it really is a matter of perspective. It's not always like, it's not like toxic positivity where always have a positive attitude. Nothing's ever bad because that's fucking horseshit. That's delusion. But like happiness is a fucking choice. If you go and look at things where old people talk about their regrets, one that comes up a lot is them going, I wish I had realized a lot earlier that happiness is a fucking choice. You can choose to be happy in a lot of fucking circumstances. Not always, but in a lot of them. Sheba, if you learn to use a knife sharpening block, bro, it's so good. I mean, there's one built into that knife block, and I will use it when the knives get dull, for sure. Absolutely. Thompson, yeah, the Lava Dragon in Deathgate 3. Deathgate 3 was awesome, right? And I just started book 4. Like, I'm right at the beginning where Haplo's Lord is basically like about to do whatever he's about to do to him for Haplo lying to him about what happened. The world, all that necromancy shit, and the fact that when you raise the dead, it just costs somebody else their life randomly. What's going on with the Sartans and everything. And the interplay between Alfred and Haplo, really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. Yeah, Magoro, hell yeah, brother. Every day, how you doing? Kensuke, your brother-in-law had a knife block that had built-in sharpeners in all the knife holder slots, so they were always sharp. That's cool. That's cool. Every day, leftover chops and taters. Enjoy it, buddy. Jess, you're not working, and it feels like you're taking advantage of the rules in a game and getting 5 men every turn with no land or workout needed. With no work needed. Yeah, I mean, you literally, like, you have so much time. Time is one of, if not the most valuable resources you have. There are people who spend all day working. They have to work all day, every day. They barely get any time to pursue anything that brings them actual joy because they're just caught up in the act of survival. So you have the advantage of having so much of your time, and that is genuinely incredible. It really is. Nico says, dude, that's so true. Happiness is a feeling. It's not something that can just be achieved all the time like a goal. Yeah, exactly. And like, we always seek this sense of permanence. Like, I just got to lock in the right partner. But that's not promised. Like, no matter even if they say, like, oh, I'll always be with you or whatever else, the universe could just take them away from you. Or they could feel differently later. Like, nothing is permanent like that. And maybe you'll get the next best thing where it's as permanent as it can be, where you stay together until the universe literally takes one of you away. But like, none of it is full on permanent. And you have to enjoy and appreciate what you've got going on while you've got going on, and not take any of it for granted. Like, you've got to walk that tightrope line of appreciating it all, not taking it for granted, but not also get caught up in the fear of losing it all too. It's not the easiest. Metal Mania says Hatcher gets all the bitches. Let's fucking breathe that into reality, bro. Let's make that a reality. Thompson, Haplo's dog, yes. I want to know more about the connection between him and the dog, because obviously they are linked in an intrinsic way where when something's going on with him, it affects the dog. And Alfred knows what's up, but it's not obvious to me yet 100%. So I'm looking forward to discovering more of that. I'm glad that there's still like 2 more books after this one. I've got 6 books, I think. But yeah, when I organized my office, I piled all of these books that I got over in the corner here. And it's just a ton of stuff that I can read. I've really been vibing on reading. It is a great way to end my day. Like, that's the last thing I do each night now, is sit down and read for a while, because it pulls me out of the day's concerns if I have them, right? It just takes me off into escapism, into enjoying some kind of fantasy realm. And those tend to really ensnare my mind, because I love magic, and the exploration of that like fantasy worlds is really exciting to me. So the books pull me in, and then they also stop me from staring at a screen as the last thing I do before I go to bed. So it's been helping. There's 7 books in total? Okay, so I guess I do not have the last book. Jess, you think reading is like hypnosis? So yeah, just trying to focus on what brings meaning to my existence, which is a lot of things. Like, I'm sure I've said it a million times, but I love hanging out with you guys. This is genuinely meaningful to me. This brings stability to my existence in a way that brings me a ton of joy. Hence the me coming back all the fucking time. And I love that we just have these cozy little chill streams. There's no need to come up with these, because you can pick titles that will get people inflamed and get hundreds and hundreds. Like, I've had streams with well over 1,000 people in them, and it's not really the vibe that I like. It's like, yeah, you can chase the biggest numbers, but it's never been about that for me. This has always been about fucking connection, not presentation. So that would be, it's not where I want to be. Maybe one day it will be, but it's not now, that's for sure. Jess, creating a new world with a story is its own kind of magic. I agree with you, brother. Shelton, bro. Sitting right over there waiting. It's waiting, anticipating. I still got it in the bag to protect it just in case, but... Cthulhu, there are 50 Vampire Hunter D books. Really? I had no idea. Vampire Hunter D is a wild... That like entity that he has in the palm of his hand, that shit is cool. Vampire Hunter D is a crazy movie. Man, these juice boxes are so small. I guess I'm gonna go get another one. Hold up. Hey! Alright, intermission! Don't be a dink! Use my Amazon link! When Hatchet goes for a drink, Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. All right, I'm back. I am back. Larry, you could be right. Juice boxes might have been bigger in the past, but might also just be that you're smaller when you're a kid. Scarlett, you're using my Amazon link right now. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Everybody who uses it, it does add up. All these little things add up, and they give me the freedom to get to do this however I want, whenever I want, making the videos that I want to. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do because you guys have my back. And that adds another depth of meaning to this because, I mean, who fucking gets that, right? Like, obviously, I'm never going to be a rich man, but I don't fucking need to be. I'm rich in the ways that matter. Pretty good. Sheba, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually set up to work with the Canadian stuff or not, honestly. I can't remember. I got 3 different kinds of juice boxes. Grape juice, apple juice, and lemonade. But yeah, there's all these nice little things that go along with all this. Like every day today was like, hey, do you still need that one Marvel card for your binder? Like all of it. Sheba, it's not, it doesn't update instantly, no. So, I mean, just assume that it does and take credit for it. That's what I would say. Every day, every dad still brings up that he collected it completely first. He won. He won. He beat me. That did happen. That did happen. So he does get that glory, bro. He won. He won that competition, and it will forever be that. That will always be the case, unless they get a time machine, and then I'm gonna have somebody fucking kneecap him just over a grocery store Marvel card thing, like the most petty shit imaginable. I bought a can of chili from the grocery store because I wanted chili, but I didn't want to make chili. And it was a huge mistake because I hate beans. And they put so many beans in chili. Like, why can't you just have chili that doesn't have beans in it? Chili's not supposed to have beans in it. Chili's supposed to go on beans, not have beans in it. I just want the meat, but instead it's just 2 kinds of beans with their gross-ass texture. Really disappointing. I feel like I do a decent job, though, of making meal ideas out of the stuff that I have kicking around so that stuff doesn't go to waste. It's like, okay, I can take this and this and this, throw them together and make like a pizza thing if I get a little bit of pizza sauce. Nishimoto, yeah, chili easy in a crock pot, 100%. I was thinking about making crock pot chili. Probably going to wait until hamburger meat goes on sale, though, because you need a lot of it. And meat's so fucking expensive, man. Meat is so expensive. Yeah, every day, the length of time that it takes to prepare it that was one of the big motivators. And then also the cost of the hamburger meat. I blew a lot of this month's grocery budget on bacon action. I mean, when the deal's that good, right? And you know you're going to eat it. Like, how many things come along where you know you can buy it and it's not going to go to waste? None of it's going to go to waste at all, right? Like, at all. I will eat every single strip of bacon. Zircon, you've never had satisfying chili from a can even when no beans were available? My standards were pretty low. Like, I just wanted mediocre at best. That's what I was hoping for. But it was just so full of beans. Pots, you can discover some rad shit when you randomly cook together what you have lying around. Yeah, man. I've made like multiple improvised pizza breads that I've been happy with. There was a bag of shredded mozzarella left behind, which was one of the big reasons I was like, all right, I'm going to make me some pizza breads here. I got some hot dogs, and then I had extra hot dog buns, and I was like, well, they're just going to go stale, go to waste. Nah. Ground pork works for chili, but it's not as savory. I don't like ground pork. Sheba, there's food on Amazon. Oh, yeah, I guess there is, isn't there? I never even thought about that. Chili con frijoles? I don't know what that is, Kensuke. Jug chili dogs. Yeah. Larry, ground beef is pricey now, but it might get more expensive due to the price of gas. Well, thanks. Thanks, Larry. Bringing the bad news. He's in Canada, too, so he knows. Wish list like snack bars or something. It's not a terrible idea. Really. Good thinking, Sheba. Frijoles is beans in Spanish. Ah, okay. So I do not like listen, I like frijoles, but I don't like frijoles. Ha ha! We fucking got there! Frijoles, yes. Frijoles, no. Chosen, you were surprisingly impressed by Jack's Lynx chili in a can. I don't think I'm going to find any chili in a can that's going to suit me, honestly. Kurt, you get gluten-free pasta on Amazon by the case? Huh. There is now a protein-boosted pasta. And I tried it for macaroni and cheese. If I had cheddar, I would probably actually get some of those protein meals. Macaroni and cheese is a nice, super easy and super cheap meal to make. But I do not have any cheddar cheese. And I haven't had any cheddar cheese for over a month. Yeah, Kensuke, then I want it sans frijoles, bro. No beans. No mas. Shit's making me hungry. Thinking about this. Macaroni and cheese. For me, it's the simplest. Like, legitimately. It's just boil the water, toss in elbow noodles, take the elbow noodles out, put shredded cheddar cheese on it. Done. You know what it says? Whitest man on earth dies from lack of cheddar. That's it. We got to do one of those, you know those Jerry Kids telethons? We got to do one of those for me and cheddar cheese. Larry, you can cook up ground beef, freeze it, and reheat it later. That's true. Ground beef does freeze pretty well after you've cooked it. And I mean, before it's cooked too. Jess, your trick to being happy is think of ways to solve your problems instead of worrying about them, especially if you can't do anything about the thing you worry about. It's a really good skill. If there's something you can't worry about, like you can't do anything about, to not worry about it. That's major. I'm good at planning. I'm good at figuring out what to do if something goes wrong. I'm not good at just accepting that I've come up with something and then letting it go. My brain just keeps worrying and worrying. Anxiety, fear, all of it has been a mainstay in my existence. Absolutely. Every day, chickpeas are a good bean substitute, except chickpeas are gross too. Nishimota says, play Sarah McLachlan with a photo spread of you crying over a lack of cheddar. In the arms of the angel, cheese away from here. Oh. Chickpeas taste the way a horse smells. Chickpeas are okay when they're like cooked and turned into like a dry chip-like kind of thing. But I don't like chickpeas, peas, beans, anything with that mushy, gross texture inside where you're just kind of eating part of a corpse, you know? Like you just found a bloated corpse and it's just all gormpy and you're sucking it down. Every day, I don't mean to be that guy, but careful with too much salt or sugar in the meals you're cooking. You mean the guy who gives a shit? You're allowed to be the guy who gives a shit. It's all good. Hot dogs have a mushy texture. Maybe you don't know how to get them hard, RB. All right? Maybe the wieners you're putting in your mouth are all mushy and soft, but not me, buddy. Not me. My hot dogs are fucking firm. The ones that go in my mouth are firm. Probably because they're excited. Unlike the sad wieners that are going in your mouth. What a deranged thing to say. I don't like beans because they're mushy. Hot dogs are mushy too. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not fucking hard like rocks, but they're not fucking mushy. I don't know what the hell you're doing to them. Maybe you boil them for 6 hours or something. Hummus. Hummus ain't for me. Mash up chickpeas and fry them in bacon fat with taco spice to mimic ground beef. Okay. All right. Guess that's some vegetarian options for you there. I guess it's not vegetarian if you put them in bacon fat or beef tallow, though, is it? Hummus is mashed chickpeas and spices. Yeah, that's not going to be for me. When you're desperate, I will just lay down and die before I eat mushed up chickpeas. Forget it. Forget it. Just throw me in a fucking hole, toss some dirt on me. I'm done. I'm not going that route. Nah, the texture is a big deal for me. It is a big deal for me. And I can't get down with beans and peas. Can't do it. Can't do it. Juggling, what? You lived with hippies? Hummus and falafels? Oh, and the stink of their unwashed bodies, right? And the patchouli. The fucking patchouli oil. Get out of here with that shit. Baby food is totally out of the question. You're right. It is. I had some of that after my dental work, trying a whole bunch of stuff because I wasn't allowed to have solid food. So tried baby food and it did not work. It grossed me the hell out, like 100%. Absolutely disgusting. No, thank you. Sage and patchouli oil. We don't have the sage. How are we supposed to cleanse the spirits in the house and rebalance the fucking chi? The chi in the fucking building. Correct, Nishimoto. Baby food texture is awful. Now I'm just thinking about bacon. I have so much bacon. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy to have so much bacon. Put hamburger into the food processor, Big Mac smoothie. You can't just blend food. It ruins it. It ruins it. Like, there was a nice stew, blend it up, fucking disgusting slop. Just just a cup of slop. And it was so disappointing because I was like, yay, stew. And then I was sad. Takashi, bacon is good, but fast food bacon is a crime. Correct. You are speaking the truth. I don't consider bacon from fast food places to be bacon. A lot of the time, it's like razor thin. You can see through it. It doesn't taste like bacon. It's just there. It just exists visually, but like does not make the experience better or actively makes it worse. Jess, you'd eat a pound of bacon a day. I get to have like 3 strips of bacon a day. You should make a bacon cabin. I can eat the walls. I can eat the walls. Chickpea yogurt? Ew. Ew. Blue Cats, no. 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 Man, I'm going to end up eating now after the stream because all this food talk that we've had here. Probably not. Every day you do bacon and eggs and hash browns once a week. Fair enough. Bacon and eggs are a mainstay of my existence. For breakfast, 3 strips of bacon and an egg. That's what I like. That's like my perfection. Although I've learned that that's actually not enough food for a breakfast. You're supposed to have more calories than that, but I don't care. The heart wants what it wants. 3 strips of bacon and an egg fried in a little bit of that bacon fat. But I save the majority of the bacon fat because then I can use it to cook omelets in. Every day, no, most of the time, no toast. I usually don't have a loaf of bread around. Rarely will I have toast with my breakfast. This morning, I did have some Raisin Bran. So I had a little bowl of cereal to accompany, like, well, it wasn't alongside of it. I ate the bacon and eggs, and then when that was done, then I got a little bowl of cereal. It'll be in everything I've ever loved. Everything, Blue Cats. Even the people. Jess, key lime pie ice cream and pizza pierogies. There was, I've had some good weird pierogies like that. Arby, you can cook bacon in the air fryer. The grease runs off to cook with later. Now you're making sense. Now you're making sense. You read it's a good thing to cut the carbs with the fats. Well, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about actual food science. Nishimoto toast is a jam transfer device. My brain just goes, my dick's for jamming, bro. For jamming it in holes. Sheba, a really easy breakfast meal prep is scramble a bunch of yummy ingredients you like. Bacon, onions, peppers into an egg scramble and pour it in muffin tins for mini egg bites. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. Do I have a muffin tray? There's a lot I don't have. So that's a good idea, but I don't know if I have the gear for it. Thompson, you had Ethiopian food for dinner? I don't even know what. No dishes spring to mind when I think of that cuisine. You can buy pizza dough and making your own pizzas easy. Yup. I worked in a pizza place once upon a time. I'm used to stretching out that dough. I don't have a rolling pin though. Everything I think of, I'm like, don't got that. Don't got that. Don't got that. I'm limited in my capacity. Slowly over time, I will acquire the implements that give me a greater range of capabilities, right? That's how it's going to go. In a lot of ways, I have like a bachelor level setup with my stuff here now. So that's fine. Oh, I should have brought, hold on, I'm going to go grab a mug of water that I got out there. I should have brought that in. I got a little bit of a munch, a desire to munch right now. about some of these cookies I got in the States. Thompson, it's bread that sort of resembles a tortilla with different types of lentils. Grilled chicken or beef with it. Use the bread to dip in various sauces. Okay. All right. This is my American bag of cookies. I'm trying not to eat too much too late because I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to eat any food for like at least 2 hours before I lay down. But sometimes I'm hungry at night. Jess, you're not used to seeing me enjoy food? Yeah, most of the time what I eat on screen with you guys is awful. But there are definitely foods that I enjoy. I'm looking forward to when I have all the ingredients for my family steak marinade and some steaks go on sale. Fireman, you like them with milk? Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Dipping them in milk, absolutely. Blue Cats, aren't they too crunchy? I'm allowed to have whatever now. I'm past the point where I have to worry about like avoiding chips and nuts and stuff that's all crunchy now. I'm allowed to have whatever. Man, I want to go to the Mandarin. I want to go to a buffet. Damn, I'm really like fat boying out right now. I really want to munch. I've got the munchies without getting high, apparently. Maybe I didn't eat enough today. Oh, DeVoe, you're going to the Mandarin on Thursday. Nice, buddy. Enjoy it. I'm jealous. The Mandarin is a nice treat. It's pricey, though. You know what I mean? It's like, it's an expensive meal. But there's so much good stuff to eat there. And the service is really good. Like, I've never been disappointed going there. I've never felt like I shouldn't have gone, you know? Huangarang, you said years ago you'd send me some famous Amos. Well, get to it, buddy. I'm ready. The time is now. Make it happen. Juggling, you want cookies now? Sorry, brother. DeVoe going to Toronto. From Toronto to Montreal. Oh, that's quite a drive, buddy. That's quite a drive. Jess, you're happy when your money goes up, you get to go out for lunch again and not have someone else pay for you when you do? Well, hell yeah, it's going to be dope, brother. Huangarang next week. Sweet. I'll be looking forward to it. You know, not having anything impacted my sense of smell or taste now. I can appreciate things in a different way. Oh, the Mandarin. Well, once I don't know how many months it's going to take to get all like the food accessories that I need, and by food accessories, it's not really an accessory, but like all the different sauces and other things that you get a bottle of and you get a bunch of uses of or whatever, because all that stuff was either taken or expired and got thrown away. And so I'm like basically starting from fucking scratch. Reborn in a new world with none of your kitchen shit is the anime that I'm living in. So I figured at a certain point, there's bound to be like a month where the grocery budget exceeds the needs, right? So I have some more money left over from that. And then I'm like, well, now I can use that to like go to the Mandarin or some other fun shit like that, right? Just having your fucking sense of smell and taste ruined sucks. But you don't know if it's forever. Stuff can come back, right? What up, Common? How's it going? Man, those cookies are good. American junk food is something else. something else. I don't even know if you're allowed to have saturated fat in stuff in Canada. This is like 1.5 grams of it per 5 cookies. Really? Ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. What? Weird. Wait, these were made in Canada? So these were made in Canada, but using American food laws and imported into America. That's so trippy. Huh. Come and you're going fishing to get food. Oh, for actual eating purposes. Nice. I don't like seafood, so that wouldn't be an option for me. It definitely would be cool to be able to augment your food supply by just going out and capturing food. Maybe if I start eating fucking bugs. Break stop, you're still recovering from the hurting of your kitchen when your wife left. Next thing you want to get her some new knives. Your girlfriend brings over stuff and we cook together. It's awesome. Bro, I'm glad that you're happy now. I'm glad that like you've moved on and you don't have to deal with that stuff anymore. And I definitely know what it's like to be in a position where a bunch of your shit's fucking gone and you just go, okay, I'm just going to deal with what I got. I mean, obviously I had an advantage that you didn't have in that I literally have people who were like, yo, I'm going to get you stuff off your Amazon wish list. So I got a jump start back into it, thankfully. So I am lucky that way. I'm literally like, yo, I've got knives, which feels great. Scarlett, what is how we look at most food in the standard grocery store here in the US of A. It's wild. The food laws there are absolutely wild. It does make some delicious stuff, but also the way my body reacts to some of it is crazy. Even the pop is different, man. The Barks root beer is different. Like, I couldn't handle it nearly as much this time around because I had really eased off of drinking the pop. When I went to the States, the pop that I got at the fast food restaurants and stuff, I was like, this is fucking wild. I literally have to stop drinking this. I can feel the effect of it on me. It's crazy. Just crazy. So I stuck mostly to water. Water and orange juice, actually. I drank a ton of orange juice when I was down there. Common, I don't like any seafood, really. It has to be like battered all to hell to the point where does it even count anymore, you know? And it's funny because I actually come from a tiny fishing village, right? And like everybody else in my family fucking loves seafood. So they just be sitting there eating fucking lobsters and clams and mussels and all this fucking shit. And I'd be over in the corner with like my hot dog on a slice of bread and be like, I'm good. I'm good. It's what, yeah, I'm literally from a very tiny fishing community that shrunk down even more. The place that I'm from is going to cease to exist during my lifetime, which is very wild. Its population has already decreased like 60%. There's like a few hundred people left there, and that's it. Totally different way of living down there. Yeah, I'm with you, Sheba. The sea creatures ain't for me, bro. I like the land beasts. I like the land beasts. I like that beef, yo. Beef and chicken are like my mainstays. I don't like ham. Pork chops can be all right. Fucking love me some bacon, right? Definitely. Definitely love me some bacon. It does make me very happy to have so much bacon in the freezer. Thompson, you're in the same boat, buddy. If it ain't fried, you don't want it. Common, I have not had whitetail, squirrel, or boar. Moose meat is pretty good. Moose meat is pretty good. I've had like venison jerky that was pretty solid. Oh yeah, now that my mouth is back to full functionality, I can hit up the farmer's market for some of those more esoteric meats. Well, that's fun. Break stop. You don't have what it takes to let go of the grudge. Yeah, just give it more time. Give it more time. You'll be better off. Like, you'll be better off not even worrying about it. I was lucky, the way things went for me, way luckier. So, you don't. It's not like you have to listen to me because what do I know, right? Thompson, you're eating bean burritos while they're catching fish. Hey, fair enough. Gerthula, it wasn't moose steak. It was like jars of moose meat. It was good. It was good. That was back in Newfoundland. Have I made egg McMuffins for breakfast? Yeah, like English muffins, sausage patty. I was doing it with a slice of processed cheese, but I literally can't eat that. It makes me sick. The breakfast sandwiches were making me sick. I was like, why do I? What ingredient is it that's making me feel sick? And as soon as I cut the cheese out, I was just like, oh, it's these disgusting American cheese singles or whatever, like the Kraft cheese singles that come individually wrapped in plastics. They're disgusting. Like, they don't taste disgusting, but my body straight up rejects them, bro. Like 100%. Scarlet, third time's the charm, right? Vittles. Yeah, cheese product, exactly. Common, I hate fake cheese as well. It's genuinely disgusting. I guess I do have to give a little exception to that. Those little packages of crackers that have the little bit of cheese on the end. And back in the day, I don't know if this is still the case, but back in the day, a deep fried, oh, we're coming in close for this one, a deep fried chicken burger with Cheese Whiz melted onto it, I could get down with that. Might have to try it again sometime. Devote, 25 years ago, you developed an intolerance to eggs. Oh, that sucks. Eggs are great, bro. Eggs are great. An egg fried in bacon fat, omelets, fried in bacon fat. Common, you knew I was going to bring them up. They're good. See, well, then we're on the same wavelength. It's funny how you can be, I hate fake cheese, except this little narrow slice of it over here that I'm actually good with. Yeah, my girl, plastic squares, yeah, it does feel like a reasonable way to describe them because they don't feel real at all. Juggum, you don't like cheese on your chicken? Fair enough. Fair enough. These were like that kind of chicken that's like minced up white fluff, and then you deep fry them, and then right when they come out of the deep fryer where they're still piping hot, just Cheese Whiz across them. Of course, that was like 30 years ago. So, doubt it's the same experience. People who can't eat chicken can eat duck or quail eggs. I've never had anything but chicken eggs. Break stop. The pain and damage tends to fade over time. So you'll probably be more okay with it as you go forwards. And it's nice to find somebody who brings to the table what you were missing. Either what you were missing or the polar opposite of what you were getting. Which, what am I talking about? That's literally saying the same thing. If it's the opposite of what you were getting, then you weren't getting it, which means it was missing. So, I just fucking repeated myself. Finding a woman who can give you what you feel like you have been lacking and missing is of great value, bro. Yeah, my girl, you regained the ability to taste eggs? Nice. Nice. That's great news. Oh. Oh, that's that good fucking stretch, baby. Oh, fuck. I'm going in for physiotherapy tomorrow for the first time ever. So here's hoping that it works out and helps me. Fucking better. I ain't got any kind of medical coverage, so I'm fucking paying for it. So it better fucking help me, or I'm gonna be really fucking bummed out because I could have spent that buying a whole bunch of bacon and other shit. Duck eggs are heavy in consistency. They make great cakes. Well, Millmaster was talking about using them to make pasta. Jess, physio is the most expensive thing. It is not cheap. You are correct. It's not cheap. I'm making a genuine effort to try and take care of myself and be good to myself. And so I'm trying it, you know? I wish it was covered under OHIP, bro, but what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? So yeah, here's hoping that it goes well. Oh, good. Talking about trying to treat my body right, and now I feel some kind of fucking random stabbing pain. Lovely. Lovely. Whew, okay. Let's just wait for that to subside. Just, yeah, the MRI. The MRI is covered. It's all good. The MRI, the follow-up appointment, all that stuff is good, thankfully. So I've got an appointment in exactly 3 weeks from now, right? What is it, the 17th? 14th? Maybe 3 weeks and a day. Defective, once you hit that Zen stride where you're happy or alone, you just want energy that matches, no chaos, no drama, it's hard to find. Plenty of fish in the sea, but the microplastics in their brain. That's funny. That's funny. I will admit to being a hopeless romantic, and I do believe that you can find someone who makes you genuinely happy if you've been hurt before or whatever else. And women are fucking delightful to me. I could never see myself as being one of those people who just swore off of them, you know? Common, yeah, Tai Chi. Tai Chi is like a low impact way to get some exercise going on. Absolutely. Scarlett, if you die on camera, do you get demonetized or super monetized? Good question. I don't know. Yeah, Jess, you ain't wrong, buddy. You ain't wrong. All right. My body's fucking feeling weird, boy. So I'm gonna head off. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We will reconvene again tomorrow, but for now, I'm gonna be departing. Hopefully, not this mortal coil, just the stream. All right. So. Pray for me. Pray for Hatcher Boys. It's time for me to go. Have a good night, friends. Have a